cutting off your head over there.
Oh, it's on. Hey everyone, this is Mark with All Natural Aquatics, here again at Pets Plus in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Welcome to episode 18 of What Did We Get Today? It's another shipment from Lyle's Tropical Fish Farm down in Florida today. A lot of different things, mostly community tank fish, some Central American stuff. Actually didn't get any African cichlids today, got a lot of plants. And unusual for Lyle's, we actually had a lot of things that did not come in today. But, you know, that's a function of the fact that, again, with the virus and flights being disrupted, there's not a lot of fish coming in from Asia. So they're selling a lot more fish to wholesalers right now than they typically do. And that's pretty much the case with everybody in Florida. Because those guys that are not able to get all their Asian fish are now buying Florida fish instead because they got to have something. So great for them, kind of bad for us because it means sometimes things that we would normally expect to get, we end up not getting. But, you know, all in all, good for the industry. Be good to see Florida fish sales pick up again. See Florida get busier, get more active farms going down there. Or the ones that are there, see them start making more money. A lot of them are just barely getting by. So that's definitely a good thing for the homegrown industry. So we're going to start with our first box. I think this is actually, we're short-staffed. So what I've been trying to do, because we're not keeping up with our tank maintenance the way we would like to. Tanks are not all getting scrubbed quite as regularly as normal. So I've been ordering more and more plecos. Seems like we're selling a lot more plecos too, especially since we've had them. But that's two of the sizes of plecos. We actually got three sizes. Just trying to spread those out through all of our tanks so they'll help keep the glass clean. Max is here with me tonight to help out. I know he's dying to jump in here on camera.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? You know, I'm hanging with the fish guru.
Max is one of our staff members that kind of has some fish. We've got a few tanks. His number of tanks keeps increasing, but he also breeds. You want to talk a little bit about what you breed? And his dog breeding is Cold Steel Kennels.
Thank you, Mark. I do breed American bullies. I've been doing that for 12 years, so I'm trying to help out. Recent to the fish game, that's kind of exploded across my house. I have quite a few tanks, but I always keep bothering Mark about more and more information. He's been able to keep me going. So we talk dogs, and he educates me in fish, and I have no complaints about that. It's just knowledge being shared around. Yep. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love to have Max talk to folks about dog nutrition. He's really on top of it. So let's see. All right, our next box. Teardrop barbs, Rohani barbs. Can't keep these guys in stock ever since I put some in the Mbuna display tank behind us here. Geophagus argyrostichus. Ooh, these are nice. These are bigger than they were supposed to be. Some of these are for Austin. I would say these run anywhere from about 2.5 to pushing 4 inches. They were supposed to be 2 to 3 inches. So really, really nice. That one, you know, we've talked about them before when we've gotten them in. That I think is one of the nicest of all the earth eaters in the hobby. Gets about 7-8 inches long. Not a really, really big one. Not a common one, but it's one that really everybody who's into that group of fish should keep at some point. They're just a really neat fish. And they get absolutely gorgeous as they get some size to them. Madagascar rainbows. We went with a little bit lighter pack on rainbows this time, which means the cost per fish is up a little bit. But the bottom line is when they come in like that, it's worth it because those are looking just absolutely perfect. Actually, every bag of rainbows I saw when I was taking the styrofoam tops off, these boxes look really, really good. This guy we're going to have to get out. There's a bigger Argyrostichus. And this is a male-female pair. And they both came in leaky bags. Got to get them out of there right away. But these are for Kevin Carr up in North Jersey. Cuban cichlids. Nice sized Cubans. Ornery little beasts, but hard to get them at that size. Seems like all the ones we've gotten lately have been really small. We're going to actually cut this short because I want to get those big Argyrostichus in a tank as fast as we possibly can. And once I do that, I'll come back and we'll do more. So we'll see in a minute. Okay, the Argyrostichus are all tanked. Looking a lot better. So we're going to keep on moving along here. medium silver angels, actually select size silver angels. They look really nice. Got marbles too, but I got them a size down. This is our assorted mystery snails. And like I've told you before, these guys have the nicest mystery snails in Florida. They're nice size, they're a good mix of color, they're always alive, they do great. You know, when you walk into their place, their mystery snails are up all over the glass in their tanks where they have them being held for being shipped out. When you go into most other places, they're all laying on the bottom. It's a night and day difference. I don't know what it is that they do differently, but it sure works. And they were out of a number of things that we ordered, so I think this is an extra half a box of feeder guppies, just filling up to, you know, take up space and fill up a box. But you can tell from looking at that, anyone who's been in the retail business, that's as good as fancy guppies get. I don't even see a dead one in there. These guys, again, this is one of the things that they really excel at. If you're ever buying from them, if you're in the business, you got to get the guppies and the ghost shrimp. Those are the best. Get that one out of the way. Keep on going down. I think we're going to finish the fish on this round. And next round will be plants. And there's a whole lot of plants. It is pond season. And that's the smallest size of the Plecostomus. And Electric Blue Texas. Always one of the most popular fish on every shipment. One of the first things that sells out on every single shipment from these guys. Get them while you can. This is something I hadn't ordered before. It's a mixed medium molly. That's a nice mix. There's actually orange tails in there, there's chocolates, there's Dalmatians, there's silvers, there's some gold dusts. They're nice size, that's a good mix. Young Bozeman Eye Rainbows. Real staple ever since Heiko brought the first ones back. Male Rosy Barbs. This seems like the last few times we've just gotten the males and they sell a lot faster than when we have the males and females mixed. And something for you pond people, and only for New Jersey, crayfish. I had a whole lot of tadpoles ordered too, but they did not come in. So just the crayfish for the pond stuff. Silver tip tetras. Nice size. Always nice. What did I do with the invoice? I'm gonna double check which rainbow that is, because I got a few. So they all came in really nice. Wow. Thread fins. Look at the size of some of those males in there. Some of those were for Johnny. He's the one who asked me to order those. He's the guy that got the multi-squamatus a while back. And another big bag. Wow, another beautiful bag of rainbow fish. Where did I put that? I don't know what I did with the invoice. Didn't do what I usually do, which is fold it up and put it in my pocket. But gotta double check who's who, and I will let you know. And mixed platy, again, that's not something I've ordered before. I usually get a specific type or a couple of types, but I figured we'd try the mixes this time. It looks like a pretty good mix. You can see one DOA in there. That's the only DOA fish I've seen the whole shipment. There we go. Pineapple swordtails. You can see why that's always the most popular swordtail we get from them. Tremendous color on this strain of swordtails. Giant Danios. Young giant Danios. Great dither fish with a lot of cichlids. And here's the marble angels. Oh, nice. I like the nice dark marbles. Always been a fan of them ever since I was a kid. All right, I'm gonna find that invoice. We'll sort out the rainbow fish. I'll tell you for sure who's who because I don't want to get them backwards. And then we'll do plants. So we'll see in a minute. All right, I found the invoice, so we'll go back through those rainbows before, and then I'll get all this stuff in tanks, and then we'll do plants. It is what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. The bigger ones are Deepwater Creek. And then that smaller bag of Melanitania was yellows, Herbert Axelrodi. Lake Tabera Rainbow, whatever you want to call it. They're at that stage where they're just starting to color up, but they look like they're going to be really nice. And I am absolutely loving how the rainbows came in on this trip. Water's clear. Every one of them looks great. So that's definitely a good thing, but we'll get them all going, and we'll be back in a little bit. See you then.